everybody, welcome back to the Matthew and Brooke podcast here on YouTube, also available on SoundCloud. Hope everybody's doing well out there since the last podcast last week. If you'd like to get in touch with this podcast, as always, you can contact us by email, which is matthewmurrayyoutube@mail.uk. Also on our social media feeds, which is in the links in the description if you're watching here on YouTube, or you can contact me on Instagram, Matthew Murray Official Page, Twitter @MurrayOfficial81, and also you can go to the fan page on Facebook. You can smack the like button on there and show your support towards the YouTube channel and also this podcast. It's now another week, guys. It's now being recorded here on Friday evening. I know I did say the podcast would normally go out to Wednesday, but as you probably know by the vlogs, we've been away to Liverpool again, and we're only back yesterday. But I'm only getting the time to record it now here on Friday evening. It is going out shortly after I put it out. But I'm your host of the podcast, Matthew Murray, as always, and I'm joined here once again. She's back this week. Brooke, she's sitting here yawning. It's not even that late at night and you're sitting yawning. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
Okay. You probably need to speak up a bit because we're sitting in a very awkward position tonight. We're sitting recording the podcast here in my bedroom, which is a bit strange, but we normally have it downstairs at the big table and stuff, but not this week. But anyway, guys, yes. It's been a chaotic week since the last podcast. Let's get straight into the vlogs itself. And we've done a lot of great vlogs this week, Brooke. We've been away to Liverpool again. We were at Anfield
Yes.
this past Tuesday night. But let's go through some of the stuff that we've been up to in the vlogs in the last week. Starting off, I got myself a new laptop. What do you think of it?
It's very, very nice. I like the colour of it as well.
Okay, a rose gold.
Yeah.
So you're happy enough with it?
Yeah.
You'd like one, wouldn't you? Yes, guys, I got myself a new laptop, which I'm using here right now to record this podcast with. Really, if you haven't saw it, guys, go and check out the vlog. You can see it's a great laptop. It's fantastic for video editing for the vlogs. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that there. Then this past Saturday, Lewis and I took ourselves down to Dublin with the Belfast Cup for a interesting day. Liverpool took on Napoli at the Aviva Stadium. Did you see any of the footage that I showed you from my phone and some of the stories that I told you about Lewis and I on the supporters bus on the way back?
I've seen some photos all over Instagram, but I think that's about it.
Okay. Tell you a couple of stories about this, guys. Met them at Lavery's last Saturday morning. About 11 o'clock we met them all, Brooke. Great guys. Obviously you've met them all before at the night out we had in Belfast for the live screen on the big screen. Remember those guys?
Yes.
But yeah, met those guys. Travelled down to the bus. They were saying to me, "You're not having the beer today, Matthew?" It was like, "Nah, probably not, because I got the wee man with me here." And they were like, "Yeah, but there's a load of guys here sober, and they'll keep an eye on you. Sure, have a couple of beers, enjoy yourself, unwind." And waited till I got to Dublin. Went to a wee pub in Dublin, which you probably saw on my Instagram, Brooke.
Yes, I did.
We posted some. Did they post a video of all of us singing?
I don't think so. I can check.
No, I don't remember. But we were down there and we were singing away and having a good time. Went to the game. Liverpool won 5-0, Brooke.
Ooh.
Yeah. Did you see any of the goals?
I don't think so. No.
Salah scored an absolute wonder goal.
Woo!
Sturridge scored again. Milner went off with a busted head. Did you see his head injury?
No, I don't think I want to.
Hence why he wasn't playing on Tuesday night.
I don't think I want to see
But
it.
Liverpool came away with a 5-0 win. It was a great trip. But on the way home was even funnier. Your brother was trying to get me the floss on the team bus on the way back. Oh, well, you're sitting.
See if you did do it, you could have got Lewis to record it for the.
Here's the thing. I have 2 videos on my phone. On the way back, we were all what we like to call pee stop. You know, us men are like whenever they all have beers and stuff.
Yep.
Brooke's checking through my Instagram, by the way, for that video as we speak right now.
Yep.
But yeah, we're all like encouraging each other to do stupid dances and dares. Do you know, Brooke, actually at one point we had to sing out the window to random people in the street? Would you like me to tell you what song I had to sing?
Yes.
Kylie Minogue, Especially for You.
Can you sing a little line for it? Because I don't think I know it.
Do you really want me to sing on the podcast?
Yes.
No.
Please.
No.
Please.
I had to sing out the window.
See, if you want Dad to sing on the podcast next week, if you're on YouTube, hit the like button and go over to your Instagram at Matthew Murray Official, is
Page.
it? Yep. And whenever I'll go on to his recent post and comment, sing on the podcast, and then
I'll be on this his post because I'm posting the image
exactly.
of it.
And then go on to his Twitter. What's your Twitter?
@MurOfficial81.
@MurOfficial81 and say sing on the podcast and give him a song to sing.
No.
Oh no, I get to pick it.
Or the song that I sang at the window to the old lady.
Nope, I get to pick it since you did that to me with a green screen ages ago.
I'll sing the song that the lady made me. No. I'll sing that song.
Okay.
I had to sing it to an old lady out the window and she was kind of like, oh, look at this young man singing to me, it's great. And then when I put my head back through the window, all the lads were pissing themselves laughing. Excuse my French.
Well, yes, don't worry, get him to sing.
Oh, God.
Just
if you haven't heard
bombard
Kylie Minogue's song, Especially For You, with Jason Donovan, yes, I had to sing that last week. And it was like...
I'm going to search it up later.
You probably would.
I am. And I'm going to keep singing it to you.
Oh, God.
I'll learn all the lyrics and I'll start singing it to you.
No comment.
Oh, but whenever you get up tomorrow morning for the boat, I'm going to sing it to you until you leave.
You'll be sleeping when I leave in the morning for the boat, so I don't know what you're on about.
It's fine, I'll get up.
More
just
on
to
that
sing
boat
it.
trip later on, baby, because I've promised 2 fans that I would meet them on the boat. And I'm really cheesed off about that, but I'll more on that later on in the podcast. But, yeah, the bus trip was great on the way back, singing and dancing. Lewis was just in his element because Lewis was singing. Do you know, actually, we'll get to the point where we're coming over the toll booth at Dublin? Mm-hmm. You pay €2 to travel over the border. You know, Lewis was like out the window singing at the lady who was like collecting the €2 for the tokens or the money to get over the border. Lewis was trying to sing to her, but then she wouldn't listen to him, so I had to go back out and sing to her again for the second time, and all the boys were laughing. Not funny.
I love whenever you get embarrassed.
Anyway, yes, but Saturday's trip was great. Doing all different types of dancing and whatever it was. I think I got home like 12 o'clock or 12:30 at night.
Yep.
When I was supposed to be home like hours beforehand because the many pee stops that the boys had. But a big thank you to the Belfast Cop for the invitation for Lewis and I to the game this past Saturday. Obviously we were going anyway, but they invited us down in the team bus and it was good fun and I enjoyed it. So thank you very much for the invitation. Other parts in the vlog this week were your fiasco of trying to get ready for the trip to Liverpool and you finally get yourself packed in the end. And then the 2 parts of the first day, obviously us leaving and going to Liverpool. The boat trip was fun, wasn't it? The games of cards.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
It was good fun. Jack changed it. Hang on a wee second here. Now, I knew you were going to bring this up on the podcast because the simple fact is that I do not cheat at Jack Change It.
Yes,
Andrea sat beside me, even on the way back on the boat. I was shuffling the cards correctly and dealing in my property. You are just not that pretty good at the game.
No. You cheated. You make sure you get the good ones, and I always get the bad ones, so then you know that you can win.
Do you know what I'm going to do this week? I'm going to do an interview with Andrea regarding this here, and I'm going to put it in the next week's podcast just to keep you happy because you keep saying to me, oh, Donnie, you cheated at this game. And Andrea knows for a fact that it didn't.
That's alright, I'll just pay Andrea to say that you did.
With what money?
I'll pay her with love.
No comment.
And I'll be like, Andrea, please tell me.
But anyway, we have finally arrived in Liverpool on the Monday night. Now let's talk about that interesting place that we stayed in Liverpool. The place that used to be like a prison stroke police holding cell place where
like a Victorian sort of thing.
It was turned into a hotel. The cells itself were turned into hotel rooms. And what about those quarters in the middle where you could go down and sit and chill out?
That was very cool, especially because there was a window on the ceiling and you can see out. Guys,
if you haven't saw the podcast, the vlog where we show you our hotel, it is awesome. It's the Cardo Short Stay in Liverpool. It's just up beside, let me think whereabouts it is now. It's near the World Museum. It's up actually past, not too far from where Matthew Street is. And the place is just epic. So it is. Let's tell them about the little prank that we pulled on you.
Two.
Guys, Brooke and Lewis like to pull pranks on me, as you probably know if you watch the vlogs. But here's the thing. Whenever we first checked in, there was a young lady that was there, and she was great. And Brooke, who thinks she's funny, loves all her paranormal stuff with ghosts and whatnot, says to the lady, "Here, excuse me. This place used to be like a prison stroke holding cell place, whatever it was. Is this place haunted?" And the lady sort of looked at me and to say, "Oh, right, okay." So to say something, I sort of went, "Yeah, go ahead." And she went, Yeah. We've had a few sightings of ghosts and other things there, you know, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
See, this is the thing though. I wasn't that scared. It was Lewis, if I'm being honest, because Lewis isn't. I don't know how you say. He's not into all that stuff. So I was like up for it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna see something. I'm actually gonna see something in real life. But should I tell them about the wee prank she pulled on us?
Must have been getting into now if you let me tell the story. So yeah, we're about a day or two into it. I think it was Wednesday we done it.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Andrea, as you know, smokes cigarettes, so she went outside for a cigarette and says, Matthew, do you want to come outside with me for a bit of company? I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I said to the two guys, stay in your room. We're in the bottom floor. Now, when you look out the windows of, you just imagine this, guys. I should have put this actually in the vlog as a prank. You imagine this, guys, and you look out the windows of the room and you look outside, and it looks like a small quarters where it's like locked off, or something like where they used to like have a kitchen to cooking food for the prisoners and stuff like that there. So, anyway, Andrea and I went out for Andrea for her cigarettes. We're standing and she goes, let's get the kids a cracking joke. And I says, right, okay, what do you want to do? And she says, let's try and scare them, make them all go, ooh, there's a ghost, or there's somebody doing something. So when you look at those windows, you imagine this guy's like a wee yard area where it's like closed off, and there's like a big fence, and there's like a gate and stuff, but neither did the kiddies know on around a wee bit there was an open area we could actually walk into this area. So we took ourselves out the front and around the side of the building and walked up, and Andrew goes, there's the windows of the rooms. Let's tap their windows and scare the crap out of the kids. That's kind of like, sounds like a good idea. So anyway, we went over, and Andrea, God love her, being so short that she was, just about reached the window and tapped it with her bottle that she had with her and scared the absolute crap out of Brooke and Lewis. Now, if you haven't saw my Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that there, I think I don't know if I put it in Twitter or not, where when you go into this place, there's like a wee prop area where, like, you know, it looks like whenever you're getting your mugshot taken, like a height thing, and you hold a wee card out in front of you, but it says on it, instead of like, you know, prisoner, blah blah blah, it says a number and stuff. It says like drunk and disorderly, for a bit of fun, for like stag parties, hen parties, etc. So we knocked the window, ran back inside, standing there ready to take photographs of us, you know, doing those wee silly poses and stuff, and my phone starts ringing off the hook. Brooke's constantly ringing me, and I answer the phone pretending to be in my room going, what do you want, Brooke? And she goes, Daddy, you gotta get back here, someone knocked the window, where are you?
Lewis was scared.
And I was like, I'm in the room next door, what do you want? And she was like, Daddy, you don't understand, there's someone knocked the window, get in here now. So me and Andrea, obviously wetting herself with laughter, decided to take ourselves back in and knock their door and open the door, and they're sitting there, the two of them, and their faces white as ghosts. And Lewis's reaction, of course, the way he is, Daddy, there's definitely someone out there, they knocked the window. Was it you? I was like, how the hell could it be me? It's all locked up. The two of them were like literally crapping themselves. So when we finally let the cat out of the bag and told them it was a prank, the two of them were sort of like not very happy.
You didn't tell them the other little bit where you decided, you were like, right, I'm gonna go tell the people at the front desk. So,
I forgot about that, sorry.
So he went over, he left our room with Andrea stayed with us, and he came back about 2 minutes later. He goes, the lady said there's a guy out there, he's been knocking other windows.
He's
just
we've had a complaint tonight of other ones, because someone actually left their shoes outside, and someone actually put them up on the windowsill beside the front door. But I said to the kids in the way in earlier on that night, we were going, oh, that ghost must have left his shoes behind. To sort of lay the foundations for the prank that we're going to pull on them. And I said to the girl at reception, said, oh yeah, by the way, that's the second or third time tonight we've had a complaint of people knocking their windows, and even on the top floor and all too as well. And that's what it sort of kicked into them. Oh my God, something's happening here.
And then he decided to say that he did it. And then, was it the day before or something, he decided to knock on the door?
Oh yeah, during the night. It was like running my hand on the door and right up against the crack of the door going...
Lewis wouldn't sleep at night. He was like, there's somebody coming to get us. And I was like, oh,
but that's what you get for trying to wind your dad up. Payback, so you know what. But overall, the hotel that we stayed in was great. The bed was super comfy. Only problem that really annoyed me was the fact that there was a big clock out in the street. Not too bad. Like a big clock you'd see, like a big Ben type style clock, and it kept tonguing every night, like midnight, and then again from 7 AM onwards, and it woke me up quite a few times, and it really annoyed me. But apart from that, guys, it is a great place to stay. You know, if you're looking for a weekend away, it's reasonably priced. Good time. The staff's great. That quarters area where you can go and relax in that sort of like old style area. It used to be like a prisoner quarter area. which has been converted into a place where you can go and sit and chill out. Big comfy chairs and big television and all. And it's just a super, super place to stay. But moving away from the hotel, which we'll probably go back to eventually, Tuesday night, we went to you and Andrea's first team game for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Tell the viewers or listeners, at home, what your experience was like that night.
Well, I had fun with singing. The singing was very fun because it was like we constantly were doing it. And then what was the other? Oh, we did score a lot of goals, which means we got to celebrate.
Apart from the second half, when there only was one goal up at our end in the cup, but the best part for you that night was you got to see your favourite player up close and personal, and also your photograph of you and him is plastered, and also a photograph of the new player, Fabinho, holding your phone, taking selfies with you, is plastered all over the Liverpool Echo. It's been on Sky Sports News. It's been on Liverpool's website. It's been on our social media feed. I've been tagged into so many different places. It's been on Twitter. It's been on all different football pages all across like Liverpool and like the whole UK, of like Lewis especially in the crowd on my shoulders with no shirt on, getting his shirt signed by players. You got to see Bobby Firmino up close and personal.
Have a photo with him.
He took your phone off you and took photos with himself. Fabinho, whatever you want to call him, done the same thing. Best part of the night with you, by far.
Yeah.
And also Lewis got to like high five Karius and tell him to wipe the butter off his gloves because he keeps dropping the ball. But Karius was a nice guy, by the way.
Who did we get? I got to see
Joel Matip, Dejan Lovren, Firmino, Jordan Henderson. Who else did you get to see? Mane from that distance, but you get to see Mane from not too far away. So yeah,
got to see some pretty good players up close,
for
Karius.
I'm a little bit peed off though because I'm specifically on a mission here to go to Anfield to meet these guys from Red Men TV, Paul and the other guys from the Red Men TV. We're going to make a beeline to the back of the Kop this Sunday as we head to the game against West Ham to try and meet these guys because these guys are awesome. I'm down to meet Paul because Paul's a funny guy and I really want to meet him, and also hopefully try and get on Red Men TV because Lewis and I want to meet them badly. But overall, Liverpool won 3-1. Danny Ings played his last game for Liverpool that night because he's now away to Southampton. But overall it was great. And Shaqiri, we got to see him up close and personal too. He came over to greet us as well. Yes. But some of the photographs you can check on my Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. Not my personal Facebook, but if you go to the fan page, you can see some of the photographs from us, from the local papers and whatnot where we were in the crowd.
I posted some photos on Instagram as well.
Especially Lou. Oh, here, by the way, you haven't told anybody your Instagram.
Ooh.
Far away.
If you want to go follow me on Instagram, my name's Brooke_Mer_19.
Why 19?
I don't know.
Maybe you should put 5.
Nah, I picked
or 05 when you were born.
I could, but it's now 19. And be careful though because my account is private, so not everyone will get accepted. But
yes, no trolls.
No, but there's a possibility you'll get accepted, but not everyone will.
Yes. And guaranteed, follow backs are not guaranteed.
No, just
I'm kidding.
Just confirmations to.
Absolutely.
But
so
maybe.
Go and follow this balloonhead on Instagram. Anyway, Tuesday night's game was great. Liverpool won 3-1. It was a great time. Then we went into the city itself the next day. What about that? If you haven't saw the vlog, go and watch this. What about that thing we ran into down at the Fun Fair? That bus converted into like a wee sort of
that was really cool.
Cafe place. It was awesome. This big double-decker bus, London-style double-decker bus, converted into like a wee cafe. Downstairs was like a wee cooking area where you could get like proper cooked food, like like proper like roast dinners and burgers and whatever else you want to get your hands on. Well, gourmet burgers, as they said. Yes. Then you can get like your teas and coffees and stuff like that. We sold it for a little coffee. It was right down by the Liverpool Museum. We probably saw on the vlog a lot of weeks ago. And then after that, we went down to the Fun Fair. Those rides looked absolutely insane.
They did. Especially the one where it took you up in the air, spins you around, and then brought you right back down.
No comment. It was
like a swing, but when you're up in the air, you can either face downwards or face upwards.
No comment. But anyway, we spent the day in Liverpool. Like, can we just say, the wee crazy singing man?
Oh,
I got his name, by the way.
What is it?
Give me 1 second. I'll check my Instagram because a follower actually sent me his name. But we show him in the vlog again. He stands in the street. He has no could I say voice, Brooke?
Well, yeah, you could say that.
He stands with a little baby like guitar with a wee kid's microphone that like echoes, and you can buy them in the pawn shop, by the way. And it just sort of goes. Is that right? Or is this the sort of thing like that? Or what way does he sing? Or how could you pronounce it the way he sings?
Oh, I don't know.
But a guy here on Instagram, with an Instagram name, I'll try and find his page here actually. His name's Dylan Cox. I think he's from Liverpool. He says, I saw myself in your new video, and if I saw you, sorry, if I had saw you guys, I would have said hello. By the way, the guy in the green poker suit's name is Robbie.
Oh, right, okay.
He was wearing like a full green outfit with all these poker cards and chips on it now. Guys, you gotta go and watch the vlog, seriously. It's just insane. Fun Day in Liverpool, it's called, on my channel, Matthew Moore here on YouTube. If you only came across the channel for the first time, please hit subscribe. But apart from that, it was
but at least he got new clothes, and he's got a full guitar this time.
Also, Brooke got her t-shirt that she wanted from Primark, by the way.
Yes.
And Andrea.
Yes.
As you probably know, I think I said before, the podcast, we like Simon's Cat, the animated cartoon from YouTube. And I've been looking for t-shirts for these two for months, and we finally got them too.
Yeah.
And they're cool.
And they're on his Twitter, so if you want to see them and you can't, well, yeah, you can have a photo.
Well, they're on, I don't even think I put them on Instagram, did I? No, I don't think I did.
I don't think you should do, because a lot of people follow you there.
But anyway, Liverpool was great. Liverpool was really, really great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's been a great week for vlogs. Today, before we recorded this podcast, I put out today's vlog where Lewis and I went to Belfast to pick up our tickets for this Sunday's game against West Ham. Thanks to Sanji, the guy who I've got to know through the Belfast Cup, and obviously the other organisers who organise the events for the Liverpool fans from Northern Ireland. He got us 2 great tickets in the cup, but not right behind the goal this time where we can't see nothing.
Aww.
We're a little bit to the left near the big main stand. So
wait, are you up at the top, or are you down at the bottom?
About midway, so we can see everything.
So you're kind of with the crazy fans then?
I can't. Well, the cup is awesome, fans. But anyway, I want to send an apology to Gaza and also Nathan Clark. And I said earlier on the podcast, I said about the boat. I was planning to travel on the boat tomorrow night after the Welders' first game tomorrow. I'm missing actually the Hardwicke Welders' first game of the season against Carrick. Good luck to the Welders tomorrow. They're playing Carrick in the first game of the league. So went on to book the boat, and the boat's fully booked out. But here's the thing, excuse my language, pissed me off the most. Went on tonight there to check the boats for the times everything's sailing's okay, and now there's spaces on the boat tomorrow night, and I can't change it because I've booked a place in Liverpool to stay tomorrow night. So if I had held off, either way, if I had held off, I had to pay more money for an apartment to stay in, or if I had waited, could have got the boat. So I can't win. You're sitting laughing, it's not funny. Ha ha ha. So apologies to Gaza and Nathan. I've said to Nathan on Facebook today, send me a message and let me know you're there, and I'll come and meet you. We'll get a picture together with Lewis and I, and we'll hold the scarf, the big flag, the whole shebang. Gaza, if he's there as well, I'm going to mail him on Twitter, tell him, meet me over there, and we'll get a picture together. In fact, if they can get the both of them together, it'd be even better. All of us together with the viewers, and get a big photograph of the Anfield flag, and just have a really good time and get to meet the guys in person. So I'm looking forward to seeing them over there.
Can I just say one thing?
What's that?
You're an idiot.
Well, I was put in a predicament, Brooke, so it's hard to explain. But either way, we're there. And we're also staying in the 12th man on the Sunday night, which is right beside Anfield. And which means our Liverpool vlog will be up. It kicks off at 1:30. Match will be finished about, be out of the ground for about 3:30, 4:45. And the vlog will be up by 5 o'clock. Because it's right beside the ground. And their broadband is amazingly fast.
Ooh.
So our vlog will be up in super fast time.
Very nice.
Because my new laptop, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get on that boat tomorrow morning. Thanks to my dad, by the way. He's taking us up in the morning.
Is he?
Yes.
I'm not even going to be up to see him.
Now here's the thing. I'm hoping to maybe leave the iPad for you to do a bit of vlogging while I'm away. You want to do that for me? Well, they can't see you shaking your head, so you're going to have to say yes or no.
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 Lewis will probably want to bring it anyway because he has it.
No comment. So that is pretty much the plans for the rest of the weekend. Tomorrow night, Lewis and I are going to your favourite place in Liverpool.
What?
The City Buffet.
You're mean.
I'm only kidding.
No, that's not my favourite place. My favourite place is Eat for Less.
That's what we forgot to talk about. Eat for Less in Liverpool.
It's one of the best places they have.
We should get them for a sponsor on this podcast.
Well, yeah, it's one of those places.
I'm only kidding.
You don't.
Other fast food restaurants are available.
Yes, but this is the best thing about it. You get the best food for cheap prices.
Hence why it's called Eat for Less.
I know, but like you're looking for somewhere because it's most people go to McDonald's for cheap food, but if you're wanting to have really nice food, go to Eat for
Look
Less.
at the photographs on my Instagram, my Twitter. The sandwiches, the big roll sandwiches, and the things that we've had. Hot dog was as big as you.
And I got chips with it as well, so
no comment. But it was good, and the food's really cheap. I mean, where else could you go and get a big giant foot-long BLT sandwich packed to the gills with a side portion of chips and a drink of your choice, or for £2.50?
Let me think of that. Nowhere.
Because that was Andrea's meal.
Yes.
Where else could you get a 3/4 of a foot long pizza bagel thing or pizza strip thing with anything you want on it and a side portion of chips and a drink for £2.50?
Nowhere else except for Eat for Less in Liverpool.
Anyway, other food outlets in Liverpool are available.
Yes.
Anyway,
sponsor us.
I was going to read your emails tonight, guys, but unfortunately I can't because I'm going to wrap this podcast up because I got to go and get this up now before I go to bed tonight because we're now recording this and it's now 10:30 at night. And I gotta
I need to go to bed.
And I need to go to bed because I need to get some sleep for the morning. So yes, guys. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Sorry, but I didn't really speak about much this week apart from just our Liverpool trip. So if you're at the Liverpool game this weekend, let me know. Or if you want to contact the podcast in the future, Matthew Moore YouTube at mail.uk is the email. Matthew Moore official page on Instagram. Give me a follow. Drop a comment and then at the pictures, and I'll comment you back. No trolls are welcome because they'll be banned from the page.
Yes.
Also, you can follow me on Twitter at MoorOfficial81. Again, send me a tweet. Talk to me anytime. And also, you can follow me on the Facebook page. Search Matthew Moore YouTube. Find the page. Smack the like button. Really would appreciate all your support towards the channel.
And follow me on Instagram at Brooke_Moore_19. No capitals. And stop.
Sorry, I just felt
and any trolls will be blocked from my page.
Enough of them.
Yes.
Anyway, gonna go, guys. So stay tuned for the vlog starting tomorrow morning. Check out today's vlog if you can. We're Lewis and I go to Belfast today. Big shout out to my friend Chris as well. Met him today with his lovely fiance and her son today. We met them in the Red Berry coffee shop in Bangor for coffee. It was great. Didn't put him in the vlog because I wanted to spend time with him. Very good, long personal friend of mine. Don't forget to check out his YouTube channel, which he plays games and more, live streams and stuff. Loafing Around, or even search Mr. Loafing Around, whatever you want to search. You can find him on there. Please subscribe to his channel. He's an upcoming gamer on YouTube, so please support his channel. So guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to get ready now for Liverpool. So stay tuned for the vlog on Sunday for the big game against West Ham. Stay tuned for our vlog tomorrow. Brooke, you have a nice weekend when I'm not here. Any nice plans this weekend?
Go outside and socialise. have friends for a change.
I don't even think you had any friends. I'm kidding. You know I'm only joking.
I do.
Hello to all Brooke's friends.
I have Andrea. She's my friend.
No comment.
No, she.
You think?
I don't know.
You have a nice weekend, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. She's gonna have a good weekend. So from Brooke,
goodbye and have a lovely weekend, Dad.
Yeah, and don't forget to follow her on Instagram. One final plug.
Brooke_Moore_19. Follow me.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Brooke Moore's Instagram. Follow Brooke Moore on Brooke_Moore_19. Gee whiz, how many times are going to promote it? Anyway, I've been Matthew Moore, and I hope you enjoyed this podcast this week, guys. Sorry for the lack of content. Next week we'll have plenty more to talk about, and it'll be out next Wednesday as normal. So until next week, guys, Hope you have a good weekend. Stay tuned for the vlogs, and I will see you all back here next week.